Adapt to It is owned by Leslie, an occupational therapist who graduated from USC. Using our expertise, we will help you find the right power chair that meets your exact needs. Much better than an internet site or 800 number. And our store is located right here in Laguna Woods.
This is a dandy, wow.
We have power chairs that you can touch, fit, test drive. We'll even bring the power chair to you. Delivery is free. If you have Medicare, there may be little or no charge to you.
And Adapt to It is here today. Leslie Gabola, nice to see you again.
Thank you.
And you brought along a guest. Why don't you introduce him?
I did. This is Edward Casillas, and he's from a company called Karman Wheelchairs. And they are a progressive, innovative, and creative company that we like to work with for our wheelchairs. They were recently featured on the Dr. Phil show because of a donation they made to a lady on the show, and we can talk. I'll have Edward talk a little bit more about that. But they donated a special wheelchair, and it's unlike anything that is usually out there. It's featured in Adapt to It. Because of my background, I'm looking for things that are a little bit different, have a little bit of a more ergonomic twist to them, more easily for people to be more comfortable for a longer period of time in their wheelchairs. And Karman is a very progressive company, like I said, featuring on it's called T6 aluminum, and what it is, it's the aircraft aluminum.
Okay.
And so what they've done is they've taken this special aluminum and made wheelchairs out of it. And the reason why it's so special is because it makes wheelchairs very, very lightweight.
Right.
And so because they're so lightweight, they're portable, caregivers can put them in the car, pretty much anybody can put them in the car. And we brought one with us. But I'll let Edward explain a little bit about what they did on the Dr. Phil show.
All right, well,
It's
welcome, and you got the wheelchair here. So tell me a little bit about the company and what was the story behind this with the Dr. Phil show?
Sure. Karman Healthcare has been manufacturing and designing manual mobility and medical products since 1994. We specialize currently in our ergonomic line of wheelchairs, which are ultra lightweight. What they bring to the industry is our patent ergonomic S-shaped design. What that does is the S-shaped design has been globally patented in 22 countries. It features ergonomic, comfort, and a non-slip surface. So I'm sure Leslie can go into specifics on that, but it helps prevent patients from receiving sores, pressure, of course, from long-term seating in the chairs. And again, we utilize our T6 ultra lightweight grade aluminum. So overall, the quality of the chair, the features is designed all with the end user in mind. So every single feature has its purpose with the end user.
Well, just looking at the chair here, you mentioned the type of aluminum. It sounds like the type that would be used on a road bike, on a high-end racing bike. Right. And looking at the seat here, that looks like something that would be in some kind of a nice vehicle, like a sports car type seating in there. And it's very nice looking. You can kind of see it on camera, but up in person here, you can tell that it's just, it would be far more comfortable for the average user. And tell me a little bit about the backstory of the Dr. Phil show, about the story of this, of what Karman Healthcare did.
Sure. Recently, the chair, the 115 model, which is actually one of our most popular models, it was recently featured on the Dr. Phil show. Excuse me. The theme of the show was domestic abuse, and we had Dr. Phil reach out to us and really focus on an individual by the name of Chris, who had suffered an accident with domestic abuse, and unfortunately was left with a spinal cord injury, which I believe left her as a paraplegic. Due to her limited mobility, she requires an extremely lightweight and sturdy wheelchair. Of course, that's where we come in and offer her the 115 series. Because of the ergonomic seat, she is required to use her chair for daily living. So with the ergonomic wheelchair, she'll be able to pretty much accomplish long amounts of time seated with no pain.
Yeah, very good. What is the weight of this wheelchair? Do you know?
The chair weighs 25 pounds.
Okay.
And again,
Which is very light.
Which is extremely lightweight for a wheelchair. It's actually considered ultra lightweight, which is why we emphasize on its weight, essentially.
All right, and you carry a line of these within your store?
We do, we
Okay.
do. And this has some great features to it. It has the pad, the back gray pad there, and the seat pad as well can be simply Velcroed off for
Okay.
cleaning.
Oh, that's a good idea.
And so, and it has a material on it that's antibacterial, antimicrobial, so it will stay clean and fresh. And one of the benefits about this chair is that the arms are specially designed so that they have a full armrest, so they have a long place for their arm, but it's cut out so it'll still go under a table. So if they're in the wheelchair, they go to a restaurant, they go somewhere, they can still slide underneath the table, which
Okay.
is really beneficial for somebody that cannot get out of the chair easily. And then the other part about it, it actually folds down. And can we have Edward show you how it folds?
Well, you're on the mic there, so it
Okay.
might pull. Yeah.
But it folds down similarly to a transport chair.
Okay.
So the back folds down in half, and then it folds together. And so it becomes very small. It's about the size of a regular transport chair, even though it has the big wheels on the side. And
very
then,
good.
as Edward was saying, every feature has a purpose, and they really have not left anything to chance. Even the brake levers will flip down out of the way. And so if you have to transfer from somewhere, you won't bump into them. Because
Okay.
a lot of times when folks transfer from one surface to another, they get caught up on those levers. They fix that. And so everything is thought of and just really designed very well.
All right, very good.
Really.
And if somebody is interested in this, obviously they can come over, adapt to it. Do you need to order them? Are they kind of fitted to the person?
They are
or-
fitted.
Okay.
They do have several sizes and several styles, and we customize them according to the person's needs.
All right, very good. And they come in different colors? If somebody-
Red,
yeah?
silver, black.
Okay, all right, very good. Well, they're very nice looking, and I can see where they'd be very comfortable. Obviously, they're lightweight.
Yes.
Very nice. Nice to have you on, Edward. Nice to meet you. And great product that you offer here.
Thank you.
And if you're interested in this, Adapt to It is very close by. They are right on the corner of El Toro and Paseo de Valencia, right there.
Yes.
And it's their fairly new area. You've been in there for a few months now, but
Yes.
it's a nice, large shop over there. They'll have these along with all kinds of different helpful products there.
Yes.
And to go by and see Leslie. Their number is 457-1600. Adapt to It. Nice to have you on, and nice to meet you, sir. Great product. All right, we'll be back in just a moment.
Adapt to It for all your medical supply needs.
Dad is just going to love this chair from Adapt to It. It's going to make it easy for him to get up and down, and he's going to love the fact that it's American made.
Adapt to It offers a wide variety of lift chairs in beautiful colors and styles to match every decor and personality. Delivery and setup is free. Plus, they will teach you how to use the chair. If you can't change it, adapt to it.